All right. Thank you so much for subscribing to my Patreon page, helping you understand how to improvise with 4-note permutations and how to apply it over chord changes. All right, let's get started. The very first thing we're going to do in step 1 is make sure that you understand the 4 notes, where it's coming from. So we're going to take this from the Dorian scale, the very first 4 notes of the Dorian scale, and we're going to play the 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. The very first step that you should do is make sure that you can go through all 12 keys, learning the very first 4 notes of the Dorian scale. Here's an example on step 1. We're going to do this in chromatic fashion, ascending, starting on concert C minor. Make sure you can play ascending and descending, starting on the 1. Here's descending, starting on concert B minor, heading back. Something else to consider is obviously go up 1, 2, 3, 4 and come back down on 4, 3, 2, 1. You want to learn every inch of these 4 notes and every permutation eventually. So start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1, starting on concert C minor. Just like I did with 1, 2, 3, 4, descending, I'm going to do the same thing now, going down, starting in concert B minor. So step 2, what we're doing is we're now formulating interval sequences, I call them. So we're going to take 4 different keys, and these are going to be all minor thirds away from each other. We're going to start on concert C minor, 1, 2, 3. Make sure you ascend and descend on these, just to practice all different ways. So now we're going to do step 3, where you're taking another interval sequence, which is tritones. So I'm taking these 2 interval sequences, starting on concert C minor, and then I'm going to tritone away, which is concert F sharp minor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, the cool part about tritones is only need to learn 6 pairs, basically. Again, make sure you're descending on these and ascending. Okay, now the fun begins. We're going to change that up into a different permutation. This one is 2, 4, 3, 1. So on concert C minor, you're going to start on the 2, then you're going to go to the 4, then to the 3, and then the 1. This might take some time to practice and get used to those changes of the permutation. Step 4 sounds like, and notice I'm doing this in 4 keys, minor thirds away, in descending fashion for right now. On the second line, which is concert C sharp minor. The third line of step 4, concert D minor, descending. Step number 5, another permutation. This one is 3, 4, 2, 1, just a slightly different change. Here is concert C minor doing 3, 4, 2, 1. Now we're going to start to put this together and learn how to apply it over chord changes. So there's a word that jazz players use a lot, and it's called superimposing. This is a very important part of learning how to get different sounds. Superimposing means to place an idea over something else. In this case, I'm taking a 2-5-1 in concert B flat major. I'm going to start with C minor. Beat 3 and 4 is concert F7. That's what's being played as the chord. But I am going to be thinking concert F sharp minor, my permutation, and land on concert B flat major. This causes tension on purpose. We do this so that you can hear a tension and release moment. This is what it sounds like. A very hip way of playing 4 notes. Notice on step 7, I wrote it out in every key for you so you can start to practice your 2-5-1 utilizing these 2 different permutations. Step 8, combine the same permutations together, but in different interval. I'm doing just a minor third interval between the 2. So for an example, I have C minor, and then a minor third up is E flat minor. That E flat minor, I'm applying over the F7. Yes, it's causing tension, but then it releases very well into the 1 chord. In this case, the permutations are utilized ascending rather than descending. Check it out. Take a listen. On step 9, I did the same thing for you. I wrote it out in all keys, so you have a 2-5-1 utilizing the interval of minor thirds together over a 2-5-1. This takes some time to get used to superimposing something that doesn't necessarily look like it belongs, but it does with the tension and release.